If your job at a healthcare facility includes disinfecting against viruses, you know prevention is the best medicine. And maintaining healthy spaces starts with a healthy cleaning routine. Grainger's world-class supply chain helps ensure you have the quality products you need when you need them. From disinfectants and cleaning supplies to personal protective equipment, so you can help deliver a clean bill of health. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey everybody, it's CJ Graham, Jason Voorhees. That's right, Friday the 13th, part 6. And you're listening to thescenesnobs.com.
Hey guys, how you doing? What's up,
Pleasure
Kate?
to see you all this evening. Great to see you, Mick.
Hey, it's Halloween. We love Halloween. It's always a fun, good time. But it's also a scary time.
It can be, absolutely.
And you know what's pretty scary, Casey?
What's that, Mick?
When you're so big and you just can't handle it anymore.
I'd say that's pretty scary.
It is. So if you guys are looking for a way to get less big and get that candy weight off, why don't you try Noom down in our affiliate link below. Guys, go check out Noom. They're awesome. I've been on it for a while. I've lost some weight. I'm feeling good. Feeling a lot better than I did. Looking a little bit better than I did. I have a way to go, but
well, you definitely are. It's all in the eyes right now. That's where you see it. It's great.
That was a good one. So go check out Noom. They got daily life lessons, personal coaching sessions, and support groups, tracking systems, and more. They're not going to tell you ghouls what you can or can't eat or fright. And because we don't believe in good or bad foods, that's because they don't believe in good or bad foods. I got eye holes, all right, people?
There's no calories in children's souls.
It's true. Instead, they'll give you the knowledge and wisdom you need to make informed decisions to fit your lifestyle. And with that, let's get started on the Downton Juli Bron Scene Snobs Halloween live bash. So take it away, intro.
Welcome to the Scene Snobs Podcast.
Welcome to the Scene Snobs Podcast, everybody. I'm your host, Mick Manhattan, Mick the Ghoul, and I am joined, as always, by my partner in crime, the Dragon Man, Casey Plott. How you doing, buddy?
Thank you so much. Wonderful, my friend. It's great to be here with you as always, especially enjoying one of our annual traditions, the Downton Juli Bron Scene Snobs Podcast Halloween Bash. Such a pleasure.
I'm excited. This is technically the 4th annual Downtown
Juli Bron.
And we're here, we're in costume. I'm loving it. I have to admit, though, I knew I wouldn't make it far. I knew I should have done face paint or something. But
already
like
done.
I said, I'm going to leave it on, and I'll put it on sporadically.
Okay.
But I can't even see the Ouija board. I can't even see my awesome witch McPale bucket from McDonald's.
Why would you? I mean, that's awesome. I love the witch McPale, but why the Ouija board, bro?
Oh, we're having a seance.
Okay, look, it's better than doing like the puzzle box, I guess.
Oh,
so that's
going to get bad. So Casey, let me tell you something. I set this up. Tommy was in here, and I put my fingers on it to mess with them, and I was like, "Will all the ghosts speak to me?" And I'm not kidding you. Something must have fallen or something and shaken the desk. And no, it was not my belly. I realize I do that sometimes, but it was not that. It was like one of those, sort of like one of those. Mm-hmm. And I will tell you, it was spooktacular. It was pretty terrifying.
Yeah, that sounds pretty spooky.
Maybe
that's a message to not do that.
Oh, we're doing it.
I mean, you don't have to.
We do. We are raising a ghost tonight at one of our places. And I actually had another idea.
Okay, it doesn't have to be over here, though. Like, you didn't send someone over to be a spirit medium standing out my door, did you?
No. They can hear me over there, so I'm going to tell them to wake up.
No, that's why I went with headphones, man. They're not hearing you. And this grizzled old detective dragon ain't getting out of his chair to go chase around some spirit kids.
Fine. Well, I would hope that you would get out of your chair because I had another possible thing planned.
Okay.
I would love it if you gave us a quick tour of your attic. Not right now, because we have some awesome people coming on to party with us tonight.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'll do it.
I love you.
I'll do it.
I love that you're willing to put the show first over your soul.
It's
if you've ever seen,
everyone's going to be real scared.
it's terrifying. So I'm going to say this, that Hell House LLC is what's going to happen to Casey tonight, and I feel bad for him, but he's doing it for the good of the show.
It's what we do to bring you quality entertainment, folks. And this may be my last time, so please soak it in. Please make sure to enjoy my demise thoroughly.
Well, okay, so I feel bad because poor Tim is sitting in the thing, but let's get to the comments real quick before we get started. Paul Dunn says, I can't wait. Love the costumes, gentlemen. What's up, Paul? Chris Harris is here. Let's get the party started. We are here. Sturdy, who's supposed to be joining us tonight, thought it was 8 o'clock, so he's getting ready ASAP.
No,
Facebook user is here. Haven't seen you in a while, my friend.
Oh, it's such a pleasure to have Facebook user here.
Hi, guys. I may have missed something this morning, but I wasn't missing tonight.
Yes, we did have our Scene Snobs morning drive live every Friday morning, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. So
is that you,
okay.
Lee? Is that you? Because it says Facebook user, so we don't know.
Yeah.
So, but
it could be anyone. It's a mystery.
Let's bring one of our awesome guests. He's a snob through and through. He's been on the show plenty of times. We love him. He's in costume. It's Mr. Tim Forbes. What's up, buddy?
Hello from the graveyard, chaps.
A pleasure to see you. Good evening, sir.
You have to see. You got to check it out. The graveyard he built in his front lawn is awesome.
You built a graveyard? Oh, what?
Look at that. That is fantastic.
That's amazing.
So
are we Gomez?
Ask, are you Gomez?
I mean, that's the attempt, right?
You nailed
it. Good attempt.
Yep, nailed it.
I was going to say Gomez or Ted Lasso.
It works so much better when my wife's Morticia, because I feel like that I'm the other side of the costume in that sense.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell her to get the costume on and come out and hang out.
She said no.
That's fair.
That's decisive.
I love the cars passing behind you. It's George. George G3 or my brother?
Yeah, George G3. Pretty sure.
I don't know. So welcome, George. Thank you. Yeah, guys, we're so glad to be doing this. We love Halloween. We're going to get into some stuff. The good old doctor is here. Morticia is retired. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
We'll give you the fog for a short while.
So, guys, it is Halloween, and we have Tim here. And before we get started, I want to talk to Tim about his new show that's going to be premiering on a certain channel very soon. And I'm very excited for. Tell us about your new show, my friend.
Oh, you want me to talk about it right now?
Sure. Just give us a sneak peek.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to go inside before my neighbors call the cops on me.
All right, you go for it. You do that.
There's some weird guys just sitting out there.
I'm going to let you get prepped. I'm not going to make them walk through on screen. I feel like that's messed up. Facebook doesn't. You're a Florida man.
Yeah, he is. He's our green suit guy.
I'm so fat and I'm so under a sheet right now, and it's not fun. I don't know.
But you look great, and that's really what matters. Absolutely. Hey, so Mick, have you watched any horror movies recently?
God, I've watched so many. 95 days worth of Halloween. Tonight's movies are going to be fun, though.
Yeah.
Number 4 on my list. I'm doing a double feature, so it's number 4. And I'm watching Murder Party from 2007.
Ooh.
Which is a great independent movie, Halloween comedy, horror comedy.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a guy who gets invited randomly to a Halloween party, and when he gets there, he finds out that it's a group of artists who want to do a murder. And it's like they're haphazard art students, is what I should say, and they want to do a murder as an art project. So any random person that found the invitation and came, there was going to be the guy, and it's him. This is like introvert guy. Oop, Tim's back. It's this introvert guy.
Yeah.
Who, and it's just so much craziness happens throughout. It's a fun movie, and
it's a good one. It's one of my favorites. You introduced me to that one. It was good.
Yeah, I love it. So I'm going to watch that, and then I'm going to watch The Frighteners.
Yes.
Love those
classic
movies. They're so good. And George G3 says, since Facebook crash is not showing my profile, it's George G3. Well, welcome, George. Thank you for joining. Tim is ready when we are.
Fire away, bro.
So go right ahead, buddy. I want to hear about this new show.
All right, so I'm introducing this show while looking like a clown, so I guess that makes sense. Dan, who you know as Master Shake, and I are going to do a spread based betting show for the NFL called Betting Bros Math vs. Smash. So I have this model I've been putting together, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but it's going to be really funny to try to, give reasoned debate against Master Shake, which we all know, reason doesn't matter sometimes.
That's the joy.
It's all narrative. True. He's super all narrative. It's all about trap bets. Vegas knows.
They found him.
Listen, all I know, and Vegas doesn't know. Vegas makes the rules. They tell you who's going to win. So I'm excited for it.
Vegas knows. Vegas wants you to bet a 13.5. They're begging you to bet a 13.5.
Of course.
They don't want you to go past key numbers.
Mm-hmm. Get you locked in right there. That's where they want. That's how they make their money, man.
It's true.
And then watch out for those boosts. That's how they get you.
It's going to be a lot of fun with that comparison because you guys are quite a hoot together. So it'll be nice seeing you two go at it.
Yes, but I will not be wearing a fake mustache in that show. Hoping to start, I think next Tuesday, I believe, or maybe it'll be Saturday afternoon. We haven't decided yet. It's more when Dan decides. But once we'll start getting a cadence, but we just kind of want to start getting the show out there.
My idea for it was like they should introduce beers for people to try or drinks before they talk sports. And call it brew balls.
That's pretty good.
Because they always like every time because we'll all be talking and on the messages chatting, and they'll be introducing drinks. Like Tim has had some great drinks for Halloween. Mm-hmm. What are you drinking tonight?
Oh, I'm just drinking. This is just bourbon.
Nice,
good old fashioned bourbon.
Works for Gomez.
You really committed to it all the way through. I love it.
This is my new margarita bucket.
You'll probably die of like some form of cancer in a year because the alcohol will leach the plastic.
Ooh, man, you're not wrong about that.
Pure positivity and truth.
I got to stop drinking things out of plastic.
Yeah.
There's so much plastic that
go to mugs.
That is true. I got to use mugs. So guys, let's talk about Halloween memories real quick. Share some.
All right.
Good start.
Yeah, I'll kick one off here. So I was actually thinking about this because my daughter was able to change what she wanted to be this year. And she'd originally wanted to be Gwen Stacy, Ghost Spider. And then she was like, no, Dad, I want to be a plague doctor. Way cooler. I was very proud of her for that. But I thought back to when I maybe changed my mind. It was like, I don't want to be this. And I was going to go as Chef Boyardee one year. And I changed my mind. It was like, I don't want to. And I was forced to because that was what we had. And that's what I did. And it was awesome. I actually had a blast and got a ton of great compliments on it. I was probably like 8 years old, just being an indignant little jerk. But yeah, that was a really good memory of being forced to go out as Chef Boyardee.
I think it works.
Yeah, it was wonderful. And it's so funny just how times are so different now. Because, yeah, a kid wants to change her costume. Fine. Wear what you want to. Be comfortable. Have fun. It's the whole point of it.
How about you, Tim? You got any fun memories?
I don't know if it's a fun memory, but I have a pretty funny one. I think I was like, I had to have been like 5, 6, maybe 7. I don't know. I was younger. And my mom had made like this wizard costume. Essentially looked like, very traditional wizard. It had a beard. It had like a hat where she put like felt paper around like one of those big cones.
Nice.
It was pretty well made.
That's
actually
pretty awesome.
And so like I wore it to school and I was so pumped. And then like I think I had like something greasy for lunch. And like and then I got the beard all greasy, so like it fell off, and I was just like distraught that this beard would not go back on. Like
I didn't have cool costumes like that. I didn't have homemade. You know what I had? The plastic things that cut your face.
Yeah. The like sharp ones?
Yeah.
No.
Those were the worst.
Brutal.
And you know what sucks the most?
The plastic bag piece that you would wear as the costume.
Oh my God. You know what's the worst? They're bringing those back for nostalgia reasons.
Yeah.
Why?
They weren't good in the first place. They were terrifying. They were so damaging.
Bad. You bought them at supermarkets. They were so bad. The stashes don't hold well. It looks good though. The stash is fine. I think he
It's
was
doing
talking about
great.
a beard when he was a kid.
Yeah.
George.
Those things were terrible. I remember those. Those were awful. I had the one
I
with the
love
string on it that never was on the right level, so it was always hanging down here. And I felt like this is just not a good costume. I felt miserable wearing it.
That happens to me when I used to do Santa for my mom's daycare kids, because the costume did not fit me at all. And
Yeah, I don't imagine it did. I'm a Santa, not you.
Yes, I realize that, but sometimes you're just whoever volunteers. The kids always knew it was me. At least the older ones did, so it was whatever.
You should just put on a Superman costume, Clark.
Exactly. Just run around town like this.
Best Halloween. Mom said I'll buy all the candy you want the next day if we stay home because it was raining. I don't blame her. That's the smart way to do it. Actually, this year, I was telling Casey earlier, it's getting a little crazy at this house. My wife decided to be very generous now that we moved into this new neighborhood, and it's like it's very trick-or-treat happy area. And she got full-size candy bars.
Oh, wow.
A ton of full-size candy bars, like the assorted packs.
I don't give out full size.
I mean, listen.
That's a big
Look at my graveyard. Even with that graveyard, I still will not give out full size. I'd be broke.
Exactly.
That's my point. Like, I don't think she was thinking that far ahead. I was, though.
They
Like, maybe
donations
they don't get a
to
lot
like
of
a
kids,
band.
though. Because some people are like that. If they like expect only to get like 20 kids and it's the same 20 kids every year, then they just get them like super. Like my grandma and grandpa used to do that. Like whatever kid showed up at their door because they were so far out of the way, they gave them like all the candy.
Yeah, I used to have a couple of family friends down the street who we'd always wait towards the end of the night to go hit them up because if there weren't many kids that went by, they just hand like a bucket full. It was great.
Yeah, she came home with like 10 boxes. They're like 30 assorted candy bars in them. And now she got a great deal on them. I'll give you that because she went to one of the local stores around here and they were selling them for like $10.
Oh, wow.
But she still came home and I'm like, why? What's wrong with fun size? What's wrong with fun size?
She wants to win Halloween. Is basically she wants to be the house that everyone goes, boom.
But she said, here's the thing, and she's good about this. She budgets all year long for Halloween and Christmas, like whether she wants certain decorations or she wants for this or that, or like so she will take it out. She'll look throughout the year and be like, all right, I want a budget. So she took some out of the budget for that, and I split the difference. I didn't get my 12-foot Wolfman statue, but whatever. I love those things. They're asinine now. We went remember we went to North Carolina. We're driving back and so his family had two of those 12-foot skeletons.
Wow.
You saw it. You were right there. You were with me.
Well, that's right. I forgot we saw those.
So telling Tim that no, I don't. I know I'm telling Tim that. So I don't know what's going on with me. I feel like I'm possessed or something. This Ouija board, I put my hands on it and I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
Yeah, it's problematic. I'm really not liking it.
We're gonna mess with it in a little bit though. Once Sturdy gets here, maybe we'll start messing with it. But so for me, and I'm gonna need all your help out there because I have to send the ghost somewhere. So somebody pick a place. Casey.
Oh, dude, don't bring up ghosts on the internet. Haven't you seen those movies?
That's exactly what's going to happen.
He's cleansing hour.
Well, like I told Casey that before my son was in the room, and I put my hands on it to mess with him and be like, "Where are you, ghosts?" And like the table like knocked and shook this randomly, and I'm a little messed up. I'm a little messed up over it. I'm not gonna lie, and I think I'm still thinking about it. So, getting into Halloween now, we love Halloween. We've been doing this a long time. Kate, this is the first year we did this Downton Juli Bron bash, and we don't have a couple's costume.
Yeah, no, that's actually kind of messing me up because we did Han and Chewie.
Yeah.
We did Riggs and Murtaugh.
Yep. What was the other ones? I forget what the other ones were.
Then you got all wifed up and you did one with her. You guys did the couple's costume.
Oh, that's right. We did the Big Bad Wolf and Red Riding Hood. That's what it
right.
was. Yeah,
yep.
yes.
That plays.
It was dope.
It was a nice Red Riding Hood costume. I will say that.
It was fantastic.
And that's when we were dating. So it was like, it's a little more provocative.
It's not provocative anymore.
Well, now she spends all her money on the assorted full-size candy bars.
Yeah, she's gonna stay at home. She'll have Pumpkinhead on. So give out the candy.
Can I tell you, I showed that movie to my kid, my 6-year-old, but the TV edited version, so there wasn't anything really bad. Because I have the movie Maniac of Pumpkinhead, he stares at that friggin' thing, and he's just like, "This is the coolest thing ever. I just want to know everything about Pumpkinhead." And so I showed him the movie, the TV edit, and I fast forward like any like really bad parts, but he's so into it. He wants to watch that all the time now. And I need to buy
a monster.
Fright Rags has some cool Pumpkinhead t-shirts right now.
Trying to remember, like, there's always kids get like that though. There's always like a weird movie or something. Like I had a VHS of Alice Cooper, Welcome to My Nightmare, like the concert, and I loved it as a kid.
I think we're those kids though. We're those kids that our favorite episodes of TV shows were the Halloween episodes.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was our thing. Like that. I mean, we know we got the most exciting. That's why I hated Saved by the Bell so much. So they had like one Halloween episode and it wasn't good.
That's fair.
I was like, why did you guys do this?
Well, because they decided to go to the beach and have an entire mini series at the beach during their summer vacations together.
You know what show you'd think would have a Halloween special but doesn't is Gilmore Girls.
That would have been a perfect town for it.
Wow, doesn't have one. It does have a Pulp Fiction episode though.
Ooh, well, that covers it.
So they did a Pulp Fiction costume party.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Dawson's Creek had a really good Halloween episode.
Didn't they do one where who had the best one? It's not even a Halloween episode, but it's a horror movie episode. Boy Meets World.
Oh, agreed.
Well, that wasn't Halloween though.
I don't think that was on Halloween.
Oh, I don't know.
I think that was coming because they had Jennifer Love Hewitt had the movie coming out.
Yeah, she was dating Will Friedle at the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think that's why they did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jennifer Love Pfefferman.
Pfefferman, that's what it was. Yeah. Dude, that guy like dated everybody back then.
Will Friedle's still the man. Now he plays D&D and does voice acting and just chills. That's all.
He's brilliant.
A lot of people say he's going to be the next Mark Hamill for voice acting.
It's possible.
That's how big he is.
Him, Wheaton, all that bunch. They all kind of disappeared and did different stuff, but it's they're very involved behind the scenes or in voice acting. We
know Will Wheaton. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, I know. I listened to the episode.
Oh, I love when Tim listens to the episodes because I get messages. Like the other episode the other day, it's like, really, man? Come on, double chins, really? And I'm just like, yeah, I know, I got one. I'm okay with it. I'll say it.
I was laughing pretty hard at that, dude. You don't want to mess with the Swifties.
Don't. Yeah, I'm a Swiftie. I know how to double chin. You know what? I saw that and I said, I know how you feel, Taylor. I know how you feel.
Yep.
Good for you. Stand up for yourself. You are my anti-hero. That's not true. John McClane is my anti-hero.
John McClane's the greatest anti-hero.
The greatest
No.
Who?
Toretto.
No, Dominic Toretto.
Dom Toretto's the best anti-hero.
Dom Toretto was still on the right side, even though he was on the wrong side.
He was not on the right side when he was stealing DVD players.
Man, it was fine. That's societally speaking. There's different places.
Talk about aging a film. 2001. What was valuable? In a semi full of DVD players.
Yep.
They should have.
God.
They should have let Toretto have them, and then in 7 years, been like, "You did us a favor."
Thanks.
That's it.
Thanks for getting rid of that e-waste.
The truckers are going to take matters into their own hands.
Yes,
I know,
that's
right?
The next Fast and the Furious.
It's like, what is this? The 70s? Calm down. All right.
And the next Convoy. That's what it's going to be. Fast and Furious Convoy.
Every time I watch a trucker movie from the 70s, I'm like, was it this lawless in the 70s? I really need to know.
I have a good feeling out in the desert and stuff, probably.
Oh yeah.
Look at Easy Rider. That was based on very real circumstances.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good point.
Oh, that's legit. I guess traveling, it would be. It's so odd, man. It really is. But you get into it and with the anti-hero and kind of going back, I'm starting to rethink though. I don't know if John McClane is the best anti-hero.
Ash Williams.
Isis was kind of the hero.
He was just kind of
just
the hero.
It
was thrust upon him, but he accepted it.
That's true. He never backed down from it.
Especially if you get to the later, like if you get into the TV show, then it really like embraces the hero mantra.
Absolutely.
What do you think about Snake Plissken?
He's great. I wish there was a third because I know the second wasn't good, but like I just don't know if we have enough.
If you've ever seen Lockdown,
he got sued over it.
The what Lockdown?
Yeah, Carpenter sued him over it.
Well, I mean, he should have. Because Guy Pearce, basically, it's a Guy Pearce movie where it's Snake Plissken in space.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And that was
100%.
That was where it was going.
What about just 90s Van Damme?
He was not an anti-hero. That guy jumped into the action head first, splitting the whole way.
But he escaped the Legionnaires. He escaped in Lionheart.
He escaped the Legionnaires twice. Yeah. For some reason.
Maybe he's more of a rebel. Maybe that's the way it's more. Ooh. Yeah, he's more rebellious.
Yep, absolutely.
Remember Desert Heat? God, that was a movie. That was definitely a movie.
I just watched Bloodsport.
Oh, classic.
The stories I hear working on truck. I can imagine the stories, even in 2022, that you hear from truckers.
Oh, yeah. My dad, you worked at a pallet company, was the office manager, so he ran the trucks. And he would get stuff in and out all day, but they only went regionally, as far as maybe Indiana or Ohio from Michigan. So it wasn't long haul stuff, but those guys were crazy. Yeah. And the best part is they have a drunk driving lawyer on speed dial because you got to get your guys back on the road as fast as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Trucking life it's a whole nother existence.
Mm-hmm. It really is.
And I've only met people I've never, I've ridden in a truck maybe once, but just as a joke, but those guys, man, that's different.
Oh yeah. My great uncle Dick, he was a long haul truck driver with the Teamsters Union for 38 years. He was a heck of a dude. He's the one who introduced me to wrestling. So
that makes sense.
They love that.
Well, that's because they would show up in a town, right? And then maybe there would be a show. It's it's something to do tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, true. Hey, I wanted to show you guys this. Have you guys seen these? I don't know if it popped up or not, but the drone show, the Stranger Things drone show that somebody did in Texas.
The drone stuff freaks me out, dude. I don't like it.
Hey, what's up, Sturdy? Welcome to the show.
Hey,
sir. Thank you, gentlemen.
Well, you're gonna like this one, my friend. Watch this. This is insane. This is over their house.
I feel like we've reached peak capitalism.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. The size of the house, the lighting show.
Oh, they can afford this for sure.
How much money they spent on the drone.
30 in the house. This gets crazy. It's so I can't believe drones can do this now.
Think are we gonna get taken down for having Metallica on?
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, I got to do that.
Good point. Yeah.
I'm gonna get so blocked on that one on YouTube.
Dude, Lars is gonna come find you specifically.
Oh, yeah.
No.
He'd be like, Mick Manhattan, that was 18 seconds.
Dude, he put down Napster. You're nothing, Mick.
Yeah, I know. He's coming after me. Sorry, I just wanted to show something.
The singing jack-o'-lantern is amazing.
and I know we can't even. We got to pretend. Everybody close their eyes and pretend. Look at that, flying through the mouth of the Demogorgon. All right, now I'm annoyed.
I feel like there's spoilers,
right?
There's lots of spoilers in this. Shit like this makes me proud of America.
Love it, Paul.
Yeah, I know Russia's, getting ready to launch their own stuff, and we've got our own light shows.
You know what?
Well, these will all be able to stop them.
This would be a cool, worldly competition instead of wars and shit. It's who can outdo each other for the dopest Halloween shit like this? What country? Not only the country, but you could even do the specific town.
Yeah,
a worldwide competition.
Yeah, and every season you have a different display, and that's how you battle it out.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, they made the mind flayer and everything. It's insane. This is insane. I don't even know. Would you guys mind if I jumped ahead to show you something cool?
No, please.
Yeah.
Because they do Ghostbusters and they do a trap and it opens.
I need to see the. I need this one.
And now the ghost gets sucked into the trap that's open.
Holy shit!
It's terrifying.
What?
This is insane. I can't play this song either.
Well, don't worry. He's already been sued by Huey Lewis in the news, so you're good.
Yeah. Shh, boy, you want to get sued.
This is gonna it's gonna end up being the same thing though as like the people that had the Stranger Things in their front yard, and like the city made them take it down because there's too many visitors.
Yeah.
The city was hating because if the city could have made money off of it, they would have wanted more people to come.
Yeah, I hate.
Yeah,
when
they were
do
trying
that,
to get into like pay for parking or something. It's ridiculous.
They pay for
It's
parking to go to
just
the person's house.
It's so amazing what you can do with these drones. You know what? One thing I'd love to watch are the drone fights. If you've
Like
ever
Robo Wars?
not the fights, but they fly around like at their competition.
Oh, the dog fights and stuff?
Look at that, Stay Puff.
Haha.
It's so odd. It's so odd that they can do this now. I
wonder what
don't
the
know.
scale is for that though, because they're like, how big are those drones?
They're not that big because they show them at the end. They're only like this big. But he's got like an entire field like all over the place of them.
It's got to be like $50,000 just in drones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If not
Well,
more.
that they can afford that for sure. That display is awesome. Yeah, it is definitely 100%.
I'm like, what job does that person have? I need that job.
We all
Probably,
need that job.
probably.
He doesn't work for the Scene Snobs. Tell you that.
He doesn't work for 30 either.
He works for Brew Balls. He's a producer of Brew Balls. All right. Here's what I thought we would do.
He's gonna say some crazy shit now.
Yeah, we're gonna get crazy.
Oh,
We're going on a seance.
No.
Oh, Tim's like, I'm out. You're
No,
fine.
dude, don't read the Latin.
Don't
Michigan
read the
is
Latin.
not haunted. I found out a long time ago Michigan stopped being haunted many, many years ago.
When?
I don't know. I made it up.
The dog man lurks.
That's not haunted though. That is an animal out in the wild. Just happens to be a mannish animal.
Oh, so it's not horror, it's cryptid? Is that how it works?
Cryptid, yeah,
Bingo.
that's good. You're good.
Bigfoot isn't a horror film anymore? Is that what I've been told?
It's a great horror film. You can make a horror film. You can make a horror film about anything that's alive. Except for Michael Myers, apparently.
Critters are real. We all know that.
Evil Dies Tonight.
It's true. You guys enjoy the Vermilion Gore Orphanage Tale. Wait. Are you telling us to do that? I never understand, George. All right. Anybody have any questions for a ghost that they want to ask? Wait, let me turn my lights off.
Yeah,
Is
why
that how
do
this
people do
works?
all this crazy shit all the time?
I don't know. Why not? Because I want ratings. That's why.
That's
I
why.
want the ratings.
But what about the ones who put off camera? They want ratings too?
There we go. Oh, yes.
Oh,
Smooth
no.
lighting. I love it. I'm being lit by you three. Love
It's
it.
going to be lit, yeah.
Okay. Here we go. All right. I'm going to do this honest. What would anybody like to ask the ghost around here? Not all at once.
Do you like full-size candy bars?
Didn't move. Ask again.
Wow.
Fair.
Wow.
All right.
All right. So
What was that question again? All
all right. I got one. Here we go. Is Casey going to die tonight? Yes.
Whoa.
Awesome. Thanks.
Wait, Mick, I got one.
Okay. What's up?
Will a touchdown be scored in the London NFL game?
N O T L I K E
It's a conversing ghost.
L Y.
Not likely.
So Magic 8-Ball Ghost?
All right, Sturdy, you got one?
Used. Yeah, why do white people do this crazy shit? Yes or no question, but
that is not a yes or no question. Why? Okay, Ghost. Why do white people do this shit? Man, it's so many letters. All right, tell us, Ghost. Why? Goodbye. And Ghost said goodbye. Wait, I got one more question for you. Will Casey die an old man? Yes. You're good.
Wow.
You're safe.
Oh. So I won't die tonight, or part of me will die tonight?
Will Casey physically die tonight? No.
Thanks, Chris.
Wow,
Will
that's
Casey,
good.
will Casey's man head die tonight when I send him to his attic? Yes.
Yeah, I believe that.
Because he has a flower in the attic, and that's true. There's
Uncomfortable.
our seance, everybody. We got some people joining in. Let's see what everybody says.
It doesn't mean what you think it means.
Chris Sale says, who's screaming first? Nobody. I'm in the dark. I'm in a closet in the dark. This is
safe.
what my life is reduced to.
I'm proud
I'm
of
in a closet in the dark. I am the ghost. Actually, I am dressed as a ghost, so that kind of works.
Don't you need a white sheet to be a ghost?
No, I wear blue. Do you not watch the show?
Sticking with his blue sheet.
Sticking with my blue sheet.
Safe
I
bet.
lost 51 pounds. Some of it may have been in my brain. Was it through Noom? If not, stop hightailing my show here. George G3, we're proud of you, buddy. Good job. Yes, Jags will score many touchdowns.
Yeah, keep it up,
Who is
George.
it? It's Jags and who?
Broncos.
Oh, God, who cares?
Go
It's
for
going
it.
to end 9-6.
You know who's not going to score? Any of the UK fans out there.
Well,
None
yeah,
of
you can only kick the ball in London.
Not that bored. Liz is running away. Liz,
Hi,
no,
Liz.
it's okay. We're the
See,
haunted
it's fine. I'm getting ready to go upstairs. Don't worry.
Chris says good ones. Oh, yeah. Why don't you go prep for that, and I'll
That's
ask some
what
more
I'm doing
questions
right
from
now,
the
yeah.
Ghost.
Okay.
Sweet. I'll take you out, and then we'll get you set. All right. So he's going to go and check out his haunted attic if you guys have never seen it. It's going to be amazing.
That's awesome.
And Chris says, come on out, Mick. It's okay. Listen, if I come out, I'm telling you right now, I'll be the best gay guy ever. I got no shame in, I think it's, I don't know. I would be. I'd be great at everything except losing weight. Will Matt Branch regret not watching? Even I reminded him I am casting downstairs. Oh, I don't know. You need commas. There's got to be breakup in this and periods. Will Matt Branch regret not watching? Even I reminded him, and I am casting downstairs. What are you casting? Oh, you're watching it on your TV. That's
I thought he was like doing like a movie or
I
something.
thought he was podcasting his own thing. I'm like, wait, what? He probably will. And,
Podcast session.
So let me ask you guys this. What was your favorite costume to wear trick-or-treating as a kid?
Most memorable for me is probably Batman. Remember the mask that would scratch the shit out of your face?
We talked about that earlier.
Yes, it was one of those type of things probably, because not too long after that I just did like simple, like maybe a little paint or something on my face, because those masks were hot to breathe in. And once you're at the age where you can kind of go hang out with your friends, you want your face to be open so you can, talk shit and all the other silly shit you do as kids and grown men now. But so I'd have to say one of the Batman costumes, or maybe a turtle costume, but it was those masks that scratch the hell out of your face. And the Batman one was like the light blue. It was like the light blue.
I remember that, yeah. Back in the 80s. Wait, you were born in the 90s, weren't you?
85.
Yeah, so that was around the time. Before the Batman movie came out, it was all blue and gray.
Mm-hmm. With cheap-ass cape, Velcro and it all on. But you miss it. Like, looking back, like, I want to go trick-or-treating.
Tim, I love your looks right now. You're like side-eyeing. You're like, this guy went as Batman?
Batman.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Batman.
What are you going as Batman for? Scary costumes only. Tim, how about you, man? What's from your childhood a favorite costume you wore?
I don't know if it was a favorite. I know one I was really excited to wear was like we had this like janky like, but it was like that like soft plastic Freddy Krueger mask. And like we always just put it in a dummy. Like we used to fill like basically clothes from Goodwill with leaves, which would like and then you tie off the ends with rubber bands, so you kept all the leaves in. Then you made like basically yard dummies with them. Nice. And then my mom had mannequin heads, and you'd put the masks over the mannequin heads, and then you'd have them like sitting next to the window or whatever.
That's fucking creative.
That's cool. I love doing stuff like that.
So, but one year I took one of the masks. I was like, this mask is gonna be awesome to wear, and it was way too big for me, and I could see jack shit the entire night, and it was tough. That was not a good one.
Oh no!
I was really excited though. Like that was like I think it was like one of the first like adult costumes, and it was.
That's awesome.
Nice. That's awesome, though. I remember when I was a kid, my uncle had that from Halloween. He blended Freddy Krueger. We were young, and I went into the bathroom to pee, and he jumped out of the shower with a claws in the mask, and I peed everywhere.
Nice.
It was not fun. I had to clean it up.
Something about jumping out at children like as a pedophile.
Well, okay. All right. I realize that is super misleading when I say uncle. My uncle is 3 years older than me.
Oh.
Okay. So, like, when I say, all right. Yeah, I realize that was really misleading.
Well, also as Freddy, right? Like, there's so much, like, there's a lot of subtext there.
I should have leaned into it and just been like, yeah, my uncle, the Catholic priest, he
dressed up as Freddy, and we were in the bathroom together. Oh,
that's really sacrilegious.
Casey! It looks like Casey's ready. I'm going to ask a question before Casey goes. I know he can hear me. Will Casey survive his attic? No. It's rough go right now. Casey.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Casey.
Make you big so we can see. Let's see this attic.
Okay. All right. So this is my creepy attic, guys, from my 100-year-old building. So that's fun. This is what I walk up to. It has all the fun noises you would expect to go along with a creaky old attic. I'm halfway tempted to not even turn on the light, but I will.
Don't do it.
Just so you can see that's the only light.
Turn it off.
There's this whole segment over here that who knows could be anything hiding back there. I mean, there's all kinds of strange options.
I hope so.
And terrifying ones.
I hope
you never know what can jump out.
Runs to you.
Well, that's about all it would take. So I also did not fully prepare.
Wait,
what's that, buddy?
I said, were there any vengeful Japanese murders in this building?
Not that I know of, but it doesn't mean there weren't any. So this was one of the first things I discovered when I moved in here was this empty bottle of Jose Cuervo, which I really could only imagine was there because there was some sort of spirit they were appeasing. So hence I'm not moving it. Here's staring down to the end of my creepy attic. Now, the underwear there too. That was fun.
Is that your underwear?
Yeah. So when I moved up here, one of the other things I discovered, I hang my clothes, man. So one of the other things I discovered.
Sure if it was yours or the ghost was hiding his.
No.
They share.
This is where the ghost is hiding because these Ouija boards that are up here have been here since I moved in.
Take one.
I'm not. I told you I don't mess with these things.
Let's do it together.
I don't want to mess with them.
Casey, be blacker. Don't do it.
Don't do it, dude. Don't mess with a random Ouija board in your attic, dude.
Hey, look at the jewelry on these people's hands. That is an old Ouija board.
Do it.
It's that Captain Howdy written all over it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Oh man, yeah. So
pick it up, pull it out, and do it.
So, like, how itchy is that attic?
Oh, it's pretty itchy.
Like,
yeah, we don't stay up here that long.
Just that Pink Panther pink stuff, just like hovering over you.
No. Luckily, there's absolutely nothing hovering above me.
Oh, that's
just rafters.
That's kind of worse, though.
Even worse.
Yeah, no, this is 100% worse.
Hey, before we keep going and we see the bat creature that's hiding in the thing, Why don't you go ahead and grab that box for me?
Nope.
Nope. It's got a whole lot of nope written all over it. Look, man, things have been going real good since I've been here, so I'm just not going to mess with it.
All right.
We're just going to hope everybody's on the same level. Yeah, I'll hang out up here for a minute. We're cool. Everybody's cool.
Ghost.
Right, you guys are cool, right?
Ghost in Casey's attic.
All right. Well, on that note, boys, I'm out. I'm not messing with the ghosts.
All right, Tim. Thanks for joining in, brother.
See you later, guys.
Happy Halloween.
Bye, Tim. Happy Halloween.
Ghost. Should Casey pick up that Ouija board right there?
No.
Yeah, I agree with the no.
Yes. It says yes. It's on yes. See? I'm not lying either. It's on the yes.
No, we're all cool here. I think we've seen all we need to see.
All right. You head back down and we'll see you in a few.
Casey, I agree with you, man. I agree.
Thanks for going up there.
All right. We
If that
did
door
it. We did
closes-
it, man.
Ghost, close that door. Close that door right now and turn off the light. Go. I love it.
Oh,
I'll
man.
bring him back in once he's done. Chris says, level out, Casey. Stop doing that white boy shit.
See?
That is a horror movie white boy shit type thing. Like sitting in a closet completely in the dark with a Ouija board. I get it. I understand. Tim's the smart one. I love it. So, Sturdy, what is some paranormal stuff that you would be willing to do?
I would do a ghost hunt.
Yeah, that would have been fun. You should have come with us this year. Well, I mean, you're up in New York, so it's not really fair to you to say you should have done this. It would have been cool to have you, though.
Yeah, it would have been awesome.
Well, guys, I meant to.
In my eyes with that thing, though, that might have been a little bit too far for me, but I would have went for the walks at least.
It was, I will tell you, doing the spirit box and having your eyes covered and completely all you can hear is what's coming out of the spirit box. It's creepy. It is. And seeing it from both sides where questions are being answered. And on my end where I'm listening to it and I'm just saying words. I don't quite remember if I answered any questions or anything, but it was definitely like, it was just peculiar, man. And I felt like a weird, like, tingle all throughout my body, but it wasn't an unpleasant tingle.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of like I don't know how to like, again, and I'm not saying it was paranormal. I'm not saying it could have just been my body reacting. That's fine. I'm open to whatever, but logically, it was probably just my body reacting to not being able to hear or see anything in the room. But it was just like a really pleasant type of feel. Like somebody was like rubbing your back and you know how you get like that nice tingle,
Mm-hmm.
you know, how it feels. It was kind of like that. It was odd, but you know, it was pretty creepy. Also like being in there, that basement was the creepiest part.
Nice.
For sure. I want to thank the Monster Hunter Casey for jumping in and doing that with us. That was amazing. We owe him a great deal for going up into that attic. That was so
terrifying.
It was wonderful. You did a great job. I'm gonna put us in the right place.
And you did a great job not grabbing that damn board up there.
Yeah, you know, I had to make a real gut check moment there.
I really wish you did.
On the side of no, man. Do you know how many movies we are a fan of in which that's how it starts?
Yep.
If you haven't learned your lesson by this point, you're just playing with fire.
Obviously not.
Yeah, but at least your home is newer. All right, this is a 100-year-old building. Something terrible has happened here. Hate crimes.
I want to know. All right. Don't
people
touch
assembled to discuss like murders. I know what happened.
Don't touch that one. I'll come over there, and I'll bring mine.
Okay.
And we do it together.
All right, but we have to have a lot of candles and at least one medium.
I'll tell you what. We'll do it by ourselves. Some candles are okay. But if you do this with me, then we can reenact the Sweet 16 moment at the end. Or the 16 candles moment at the end with Jake Ryan.
Why?
You be Jake Ryan.
I mean, that'd be pretty dope. I'm okay with that. That's pretty cool.
Welcome to Halloween. Can you imagine us doing a couples cops where you're Andy and I'm Jake Ryan?
Ridiculous.
Oh my God, it'd be so odd. That would be funny though. That would be really funny.
Fear
Valentine's
Fest
Day is right around the corner.
Dude, I am trying so hard. I would really love. I thought of a fun Halloween bit, and I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it to anyone because I want to make it happen. And there are plenty of shows out there recently that I'm finding steal a lot of my content that I have never seen anywhere else. And I'm like, this one's gold. But I want to get the Terrifier 2 guys on to do a hilarious comedy bit. And not you, Sturdy. I'm not saying it to you. I'm not saying it because of other people listening. I'll tell you off the air.
It's just podcasting stuff. There's just certain things, certain ideas that you have in your mind, and you'll tell your friends because you know they're not going to drop it. You don't care if somebody copied you after the fact, but it's like if you tell certain people and then all of a sudden a day later they drop it and they know you're dropping it in 2 weeks.
Yep.
That's sneaky shit. That's not cool.
Have we done that to you?
No.
Okay, good.
Any idea I talk to you guys about behind the scenes? If you grab it, go right ahead because I trust you know.
Nah.
Yeah, but
I
we enjoy
like
kicking
that.
ideas around. That's how you grow.
Yeah, like that.
You
Like
know?
kicking ideas around. Like okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like
Scenes.
we've done that before for each other. Like where like I had an idea and I'm like, yeah, you should definitely do this on your show. You know, like and because I think it would work great with your show. You know, like some things don't work. Like we found out real fast that people are like, you're a comedy podcast. Like we thought we were a movie podcast.
I feel like
everybody's like,
I'm in the same boat with both of my movie podcast because it's like we definitely don't take the shit serious as far as reviewing the movies and all that. We take it, you know, we take our show serious, but this is our real personalities. We don't take it serious to the point of where there's no laughter in this. We're just discussing the movie and that's it. With the way I am, it would suck. You could tell.
That's why I like your discussions. Like you know, when I do a movie review, I'm like pretty quick to the point. I want to do it for like 10 minutes and be done. And not really get too far into it. But like I like yours where it's like, and I like when I come on your show and we're talking about it, everybody, like if you check out Horror with Sir Sturdy podcast,
which you should.
It's like an hour of just talking about this movie and having a good time.
Yeah.
And it's just fun. I think you get more out of it.
For some of those movies too, I try to pull some things from like how would I feel in those situations. And I'll tell you guys right now, 97% of them, I'm scared as shit. I'm not the I'm sorry to say it's in front of my wife, but I'm not like the hero type that's gonna be going around trying to save everybody. Listen, motherfuckers, get your shoes on. It's time to fucking run and time to go. No arguing. You don't listen to that shit. You're on your own.
I've always been that way. Yeah, man. If you're not listening when we first tell you to run, you're dead, and that's fine. That's up to you. That's it. I got no time to wait.
I think
so. What happens if you take off and you beat your wife and she almost dies, but she survives and beats you like at the end? Like, you know how much shit you're gonna hear.
Yeah, buddy. I'm still not married, so I'm good.
I mean, Jason, she's right here.
I think I proved myself at the Devil's Playground haunt.
Yeah.
Casey was trapped, and I went after him. I was like, I'm gonna save him.
He did. He came back for me at one point. Mick screams out. He goes, Casey, where are you? And I ran back to him. I'm like, I'm here, buddy.
Yeah. So we're in this maze, this cage maze, right? Ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and I'm annoyed by it. Every aspect of it. So we're in this cage maze. He's stuck in a corner, and they all have him. They were trapping me from getting out into the next level. And literally, I look over, and it's free. I was like, I finally can get out. I could just book into the next room. Casey's trapped. And that was that Scooby-Doo moment of like, do I leave? We've already been in here for like 30 minutes. Do I leave or do I go save my friend? And I went back. I was like, I'm going to save him. And then they came after me. And then I couldn't get out. And Casey got out. But he didn't leave.
No.
He was waiting for me. He was trying to help me. But now he was trapped in like the entrance or the exit, and it was just nuts. Oh yeah, Paul was there. He'll tell you.
Yeah, Paul.
That maze was hilarious. They love some. They did, man.
Oh, yeah.
I got accosted. I got physically touched many times.
Yep, in special places.
Special places. I've got touched all over. I do not feel good for women and how men treat them. I'll tell you that much right now. I got a small taste of it. It's not good. So
that's what being groped feels like. Congratulations.
Hey, we're talking about scary stuff here.
Yeah,
so
that's true. It's terrifying.
We were talking about as a kid, your favorite Halloween costume as a kid. Casey, what was yours?
So my mom and stepdad did a heck of a job putting it together, and it was one of the coolest ones ever. And I played a headless guy, where we built the body up on top of me, the shoulders on top of me, and then I was like the arms down to carrying my head.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really cool. That was radical.
That is awesome.
Yeah, definitely one of my favorites. Just filled it with leaves. And I tell you, I was pretty gross by the end of that. There was a lot of dirt and funk in the old noggin after that one.
That's very fair.
Sounds worth it though.
Oh, it was awesome. Everyone was complimenting it. It was a great time. Like, it was so much fun. And that was one of the first years I ripped that off, and then we got to go out and play with the kids after dark. I was like 13, and I got to hang out with our friends up and down the streets, wreaking terror.
Miss those days.
Mine was Indiana Jones. I went like 6 years. I went as Indiana Jones.
That's fair.
Not consecutive either. I was like, I'm going to switch this up a little bit. And like, even as a teenager, I was going. I was like, he was the coolest. I do have a question for you. What's your favorite Halloween special? Sturdy, I'll start with you.
Trick or Treat. I feel like it's the best one.
Not movie. We'll get to movies next.
Special?
Yeah, like a TV special.
Oh, okay. Then Simpsons, the Halloween thing they do with that. I can't think of what it's called off the top of my head.
Treehouse of Horror.
Treehouse of Horror.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. Very nice. Do you have a specific one or all of them?
Just randomly watch them with the wife around this time and just go through them. Sometimes the same ones. Try to watch the new ones. No special. No favorite.
I was kind of bummed. I meant to start on October 1st and watch all of them because there's like 33. And I was like, I'll watch them all month, one each night. And then on the last night, I'll watch like the last 3 or whatever. And I forgot to do it. And then I was like, well, that's over.
I didn't even think about doing that shit. But yeah.
It'd be fun, though.
It'd be yeah.
Casey, how about you? What's your favorite Halloween special?
Well, I got a couple. I mean, obviously, the Treehouse of Horror is great. They're some of my favorites. There's a couple that really stand out. The Raven was always one of my favorites.
That's a great
Love that one. The one when everything comes to life and Homer has to shoot the toaster and all that. That was ridiculous. It's like a bad acid trip. I love that one so much. And then
Marge, the doll's trying to kill me and the toaster's been laughing at me.
Exactly. Yep. So that one was great. As I got older, Boy Meets World was a strong one. And I also had one of the Home Improvements that always stuck around. I love that Home Improvement did it. Those were really strong. And then Charmed. Charmed, as I'm older, I always have to watch. There's 2 episodes of Charmed I always have to watch. Those Halloween episodes. I love
them. No Buffy's, huh? No Buffy's?
No, oddly, no Buffy. Buffy isn't that. I don't really have a Halloween special from the Buffy I love. I mean, it's hilarious when they transform into the people and Xander becomes the soldier and all that jazz.
Yeah.
But it's
Will's the ghost.
Yeah, Will's the ghost.
I got one more. I don't remember the specific episodes, but I always enjoy the holiday episodes for this show. Actually, it's one of my favorite shows. My wife hates it, but she doesn't know comedy. Scrubs. Their holidays are always great.
Yeah,
dude, they did some yes, they're the ones they did for Christmas are my favorite.
I can remember. I think it was the intro for the episode where Turk had his face painted like a basketball, and JD was acting like he was dribbling his head.
Yeah, and they did Harry Potter, and he's like, my scar.
Yep.
My favorite Halloween special is hands down Garfield's Halloween Adventure.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I love it. Then I got to watch Great Pumpkin, of course. I will tell you. Wait, who's breaking up? Did you guys hear that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I hear it anymore.
You heard that?
Yeah,
it's like a little static, right?
A little squeal.
I don't know if I like that. I got the Ouija board here, and I'm getting
Please
a little
don't,
on edge.
Because now I'm going to be freaked out that it's on my end because something upstairs is awake. Because I stared at it too long with a flashlight.
Listen, I'm sure it's nothing. It's just some weird things have been happening throughout the entire episode. It's freaking me out a little bit. It's fine now. It's fine. I mean, listen, I can put my hand on it. Hey, ghosts, are you still here? And nothing's going to happen. I mean, it's not going to move or anything. Oh, God. I don't want to touch that anymore. So you just, you never know what's going to happen around here. The ghosts are fine. They're just playful. They're just 100-year-old ghosts. They're sitting upstairs. They're like, hey, let's play a little gin rummy. And Casey's going to join them.
This is going to be some unfriended or dark web thing going on here. I don't know.
You got to turn out your lights first.
Host.
Yeah, host too.
So now let's get to the movie. Like, what we have lots of movies we want to watch during Halloween, but I want a Halloween themed movie. Sturdy, you start off because you gave us a good one, and I want to hear what you have to say.
Trick or Treat, but I'll also throw in Terrifier.
Ooh, yeah.
It's a Halloween themed movie. I'll throw in Terrifier 1 and 2, but Trick or Treat is just one we watch. Like, that movie is, even when you say Halloween theme, not even just October, that's the movie you should be watching October 31st. It's Trick or Treat, because it's a Halloween themed film, and then crazy shit happens.
It's true. It is, and I will accept that. I will accept that answer.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Jay, what's going on, man? Jason Taylor from the Three Geeks
Jason, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Sturdy? Mick, Casey, I feel like I don't even know you anymore.
Want me to put my ghost costume back on?
No, I saw it earlier.
So, Jason, we are asking everybody, give us your favorite costume as a kid, your favorite Halloween special, and then your favorite Halloween themed movie for to watch around this time.
That's loaded questions. My favorite costume as a kid was probably going as Jason Voorhees, because it was easy and I was extremely lazy. My favorite Halloween special is the Garfield one, because it absolutely terrified me as a kid. I had to hide behind the chair a few times. I don't remember any of the other specials scaring me like that. Runner up would be the Treehouse of Horrors. But my favorite Halloween movie, I would say it was what?
You hear that? I don't know what's happening, guys. It's getting a little creepy. I'm just saying. It's all right. It's all right. I'll be fine.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
No, I heard something. I don't know. Go ahead, Jason. I want to hear what you have to say.
It was probably Friday the 13th 4, but it's, if I was being honest with myself now, it's probably Scream. Any of them. It's my favorite movie to watch around this time.
I love those choices. Casey, give me yours. What's your Halloween movie?
Well, my Halloween movie will forever be Halloween. It is
That's
always Halloween, and it should never not be Halloween. And recently, I've opened my heart up to Halloween 3. So that's one that I have.
Wait, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch or Halloween Ends?
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
The Corey
Don't
Cunningham
even try.
story.
You're not allowed to finish that.
I loved Halloween Ends. I like it more and
that's
more.
Fine. I get it. I'm not against people who like it. Once again, if you're entertained by it and you love it, that's great for you.
Yeah.
It hurt my soul because it wasn't my Michael Myers. That was it, man.
Did you hear the theory about it, though? The movies? No. That he was specifically, with all 3 movies, trying to recount the feelings you had from the first original 3 Halloween movies. And that the first Halloween movie, the 2018 Halloween movie, is basically sort of a remake of Halloween, which a guy killed people earlier, goes to a mental hospital, breaks out, goes after Laurie, and then everybody loved it. And then the second one, Halloween Kills, Laurie's in a hospital bed for most of it, and he's going around town terrorizing the town, trying to get there, and it's mixed. People either liked it or didn't like it, and that was how Halloween 2 was. And then the third one was really not Michael Myers at all, and it was something completely different that showed up, and everybody is like torn on it.
Everybody's gonna love it in the future. Once I think to the point where he was trying to put Silver Shamrock was originally the ending of the movie,
which would have made it better.
Which they should have did that. Then people would have. I think some people would have enjoyed it. I may have enjoyed it, but because they didn't do that, I'm just like, it didn't work for me.
Just give it 20 years.
I was mad.
See, there you go.
Give it 20
Maybe
years.
if he did it, then it would make sense why this guy showed up that way. I never mind. I'm done. I'm out. Liz says Tales of Halloween. That's a fun one. That's a good anthology one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my favorite which one are we on? Are we on?
I said movie
to watch.
Yeah, theme movie.
The one I watch every Halloween, hands down, and it may be number 1 on my 95 list, is Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah,
it's not a Halloween themed movie, and I know I said Halloween themed. I can break the rules, so it's my show. Casey, you could too, but you didn't, so it's okay
because it's Halloween.
Because it's always going to be Halloween anyway.
It's going to be Halloween until the day I die. It will be Halloween.
So you did break the rules, but you broke the rules the right way.
It takes place at Halloween.
So years ago, before I moved here, it was after I lived in LA. I was sitting at home. I was kind of bummed. My Halloween was pretty rough. Had a bad date that night. It was just rough. I got home, laid on my couch, and I just threw on the TV. And on PBS at like 11 p.m. that's how bad my night was. I was home by 11 p.m. on Halloween. I didn't get late or anything.
AM.
So AM.
Got out what
I never went out.
Yeah, when we were kids, we were still trick or treating till 11.
Oh man, I was not.
me.
I was like, it was like 9 p.m., buddy. We're Connecticut. We shut down early. That was late. Everybody stayed up late to hit 9 p.m. in farm country.
Hey, listen, those lights went out, and he was like, "Leave us alone." Yeah, because you had to walk 3 miles to the next house.
Yeah,
it's gonna take all night to get there. It better be handing out full-size candy bars. They're gonna need the energy. Yeah. So, and I turned on PBS, and there was Night of the Living Dead, and I'm like, yeah. Game on. I love this movie. And I sat and I watched that, and then I watched a Garfield Halloween Adventure, and that's become my tradition ever. And I don't watch it at 11 p.m. anymore because I'm old. I don't want to stay up that late. But I finish out Halloween till like midnight watching Night of the Living Dead, and then Garfield Halloween Adventure. That's my life.
Good twofer.
Doesn't that mean that night ended up being a good night because you have those movies that you made a thing of to watch, and you probably watch it with your wife and kids, or you will watch it with your kids when they're a little older? Boom.
Listen, Sturdy. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You got it right. Paul Dunn says, Jason, are you handing out full-size candy bars? I heard Mick is. I am handing them out because that's my favorite part. I don't take the kids trick-or-treating. I hand out the candy. My wife she likes to take them trick-or-treating. I like to hand out candy, so it's a good fair trade.
My apartment complex doesn't do trick-or-treat, Paul, or else I would happily hand out all the candy. Mick, I was watching your TikToks, or I think it was on Instagram, and you showed the kids Ernest Scared Stupid. That doesn't scare them. That movie terrified me.
Oh, yeah.
Some parts hit. Well, yeah. Tommy, though, Tommy and I were watching like real horror when he was like 7 or 8. And he's just into it. He's just really cool with it. So, I mean, I'm not going to show him Terrifier 2. But a little Jason Lives, that works. Halloween, stuff like that. I think because he's older this year, we're probably going to try The Exorcist.
Oh, good pick.
Wow.
I think that would be a fun one. Because I'm also spreading them out. I realize at their ages, I'm like, he's not watching Hellraiser until he's like 17, 18.
Yeah.
And we'll sit down and we'll watch it then. And then
so you think now, but remember, we watched those at like 14.
We were way different. And it's not bad. Like, I just don't want my kids to be us. I want them to be better than us.
They don't really have to. I mean, it's a different era too, though, so they don't really have to be. Like, we did what we did just because it's what we. I mean, obviously the simplest thing is saying just because it's what everybody did. Like, literally, we didn't have the internet, so it was like, okay, you hang out with your friends up and down the street. Everybody's basically family. So when you fuck up, 6 blocks down, Casey, your mom already knows before you even get home. You think shit's
100%. Every time, and I wish it was only 6 blocks away. That would be great. It was more like 16 miles, but sure, I was in great shape most of my life.
That was 1 block for you. That's Connecticut, man, in farmland. I've never lived there, and I just know because I live near farms now.
Yeah.
So, I will say this: kids are not afraid of the horror movies from when we were kids, like they are now.
My daughter is absolutely opposite of that. She is freaked out, man. She will not watch them. Like we tried to. We finally made it through Curse of Bridge Hollow. I was really impressed with the way she was able to handle that one. But yeah,
That's
there's
fair.
a lot of them hit, man.
Well, I think. Listen. I think some kids. So all right. I introduced them early, and that's on me. I know that. And it's not like I jumped in and was like, "Hey, here's Nightmare on Elm Street. You're 4." It was the Ernest Scared Stupids. It was the Goosebumps movies. It was the kid friendly, but still have that element of, is this person going to die? Sort of situation. And I went early with it. And Casey actually did parenting right and didn't do it early.
Well, hold on. She loves Terminator, so it's not that I did everything right. Let's just
that's not fair. Everybody should love Terminator.
Valid.
Like, if she didn't love Terminator, I would think something was wrong.
And it was T2, so I feel like
100%.
My daughter doesn't get scared like at all. We went and saw Smile, and I'm like this through part of the movie, and she is just looking at me like I'm an idiot.
Every single and both of you right now are ruining my psychological point that I'm making up out of thin air.
Sorry.
And I hate you for it.
I'm happy with that.
I'm taking this off. Ugh, I'm hot.
I'll sew my mouth shut like Deadpool.
No, you're you're good.
Come on. He's the merc with the mouth, people. You can't not have a freaking mouth.
Are you hearing this? Am I crazy?
Yeah.
I don't. Casey and I did a 3-hour show earlier. I've heard nothing the entire time. And then tonight I turned the lights off and all of a sudden I'm like, hear this like weird like buzz. It's odd. It's so weird. I feel
like this is a bit that's going to play out, but I'm also terrified it's not a bit.
Are you hearing it?
It's not a bit. No, I don't think it was. I don't think using the Ouija board has caused me to be, ready to be destroyed or anything. But
are you sure about that?
I hope not.
I'm just saying you don't seem like much of an expert. But at being from Connecticut, I feel like I just showed up haunted anyway. So. No, what in the world?
It's a witch. Not a witch. I'm your wife. Yeah, well, we did that one already. So, all right. We do have some fun stuff coming up that you guys should go follow or go subscribe to our YouTube channel for. I will be doing a reading of The Raven from a very special location. It will not be live. I will be recording it and putting it up. Tomorrow, we have an all-new episode of Does It Suck? It's teaching Mrs. Tingle.
Yes. So excited
I
for
do
that.
this lighting forever. I feel like good in this lighting. This is a slimming light. I like this. I feel like, don't I look more dynamic in this?
You've got things going on.
I like it.
You look like you contour.
I do. I think I'm just going to go by the glow of the light all the time. So, go check that out tomorrow. Teaching Mrs. Tingle. It's up on the YouTube. And then hopefully Sunday I can pull off a miracle and get the guys to join us. But Terrifier 2 review is going to be live at 7 p.m. I think I have it as.
Nice.
And yeah, we're going to get into it. So
join in tomorrow evening. Super excited.
What's tomorrow evening? Going
to see Terrifier 2.
Yes.
We can do our review.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do the review. So guys and girls, come out on Mischief Night this Sunday, 7 p.m. We'll be doing a Terrifier 2 review. It will be live. We do all our reviews live. So that way, if anybody wants to join in and talk about it, they can. So we'd love to have you. Or you can check it out anytime after. Now, let's talk about you guys real quick. What is on board with the Three Geeks podcast, sir?
I am watching New Nightmare this weekend. And then we're not doing a show on Sunday. We're going to do a Beggars Night show. So at 8 p.m. on Monday, we're going to do a top 5 of our favorite Halloween candies. And we're going to talk Halloween specials. And so we got to pick something friendly so Max can participate because he doesn't like being scared, even though somehow somebody convinced him to go see Smile today. I can't wait to hear all about that experience. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a Beggars Night special show and just talk about Halloween specials and candy.
Awesome. Nice. I love that. Sturdy, what's going on with you? You and your show this week, man. You're doing a Halloween special?
Nah, didn't even think of it, honestly. But so tomorrow on Popcorn and Pints is episode 100, and all I'm gonna say is tune in. It's on Popcorn and Pints on YouTube or Facebook. The episode is called "Licking the Cookies with the Bros." Tune in and find out why. But you got to get that attention grabber for when you hit the 100.
That's a hell of a headline.
Attention grabber.
That's pretty funny. I love it though. And that's awesome, man. And you guys should check them out. Casey, how about you, man? What you got going on for Halloween?
For Halloween, I'll just be palling around with the kiddo. Gonna go out and do some trick or treating, good old OG style, going house to house and hoping no one shoots us.
I love it.
Always a positive.
All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining in tonight. Jason, Sturdy, we appreciate you coming on for our Halloween bash. We love yous. You guys are amazing. We still appreciate you guys hosting our ghost hunt, our live ghost hunt. Check them out on that if you guys haven't seen it. It's up on the channel. But make sure you go and follow the Three Geeks podcast, and the Horror Source Sturdy podcast, and Popcorn and Pints podcast. Great shows. They're a lot of fun. You don't hear that?
No, but I do want to say it's a great time to be a Scene Snobs fan. Like, you guys are doing it all. Like, I had fun watching the morning show this morning until Casey started like dissing Christmas, and then I'm like, do I know this guy?
Yeah, no, seriously, man, I'm bah humbug. I hate that I'm bah humbugging, and I actually did something to try to snap myself out of it. I threw on the Notebook to see if my heart really still exists. And don't worry, it's in there, folks. It's still there.
I love it. I love it. And I told you, I have a plan. I've already started plotting.
It's terrifying. I never trust you plotting.
Come on, it's a good plan. I'm going to Christmas Carol you.
Oh no, like the movie The Christmas Carol? Because that was terrible.
Yeah.
You mean the Dickensian Christmas Carol?
No, you're going to get the Christmas spirit. I'm telling you.
Look, if you legitimately show up as the ghost of Christmas past, how could I not be excited to see you like that?
It's going to be amazing.
Point.
But I want to thank you guys for joining in as we're getting ready to wrap up. We love you. We always want you back. I want to thank Tim for joining in as well. He's amazing. Absolutely. Make sure to check out his new show with his brother. It will be right on the Scene Snobs channel, so you can check it out on YouTube. Sports betting, so it is a much smarter thing than I'm capable of understanding. But I'll make the bets based on whatever they do. But I'm going to say goodbye to you, Sturdy. I'm going to say goodbye to you, Jason. And we're going to start doing our thing. But happy Halloween, you guys.
Happy Halloween.
Love you guys. I can make it.
Have a good one.
Love y'all. Be well.
Take care, gents. Bye. Well, I think that was another successful Halloween bash, my friend.
I would agree, my good sir. We managed to do some adventurous things. Try to transport. Oh my lord!
I'm not messing
really think
with
you're
you.
losing it.
I'm not losing it.
I'm
dude.
terrified. Would you get your wife up there to verify that noise later?
There's something in here, or someone. No, but there is a noise. I bet you. Anybody listening to this at a later time, message us and let us know if you hear anything while we're going through. Because I don't hear this noise anytime we do the show, and it's truly insane, and it's starting to drive me crazy.
Nick, where are you? Hey, little buddy.
Happy Halloween. I love it.
It would have been way cooler if you were in the corner.
What?
If you had just been staring in the corner and the camera was on its side. It's like,
oh my God, why did I think of that? My knees don't work. I can't get up fast enough. So guys, we had a great time I did hear things though. I will say that. I don't know what it was, but I did hear things. So thank you guys so much for joining in with us tonight and having a good time. You guys are all awesome and amazing, and we appreciate you. We're going back to it's been a fun Snobtober.
It's been a delightful Snobtober, all you the geeks and ghouls.
And we got a lot coming up with the new show starting next week, and so much more. We're gonna have a lot of announcements coming because we've got big things happening. We're very happy about that, and but we are slowing down a little bit too because Snobtober we have stuff every day.
All the time.
And it's been quite insane. It's kind of kept us going. And it's been quite the ride. I know, especially for Casey, like he's been pulling double duty on a lot of stuff. And I feel bad, but
hey, all good, man. Railroad to the face pace. And that's what we do. We want to put forth some great entertainment. And quite frankly, I love what we do. I love being able to hang out with you. I love being able to hang out with everyone out there in the Snobs Nation, being able to interact with everybody. And I promise I will be more available on the Discord now that I'm not always on the face. So now I don't have 1,000 shows to prep for. It's much easier.
Yeah, no, it's going to slow down a little bit. We got a lot going on, but guys, remember that we have a Friday morning show now. So if you're available on Friday mornings, join in because a lot of those conversations are a lot of fun to have with you. It's Fridays, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern. It's the Morning Drive live show. You can check it out. It's on YouTube only right now. We're going to put it out in other formats, and we're going to try and get a live audio version as well. But as of right now, it's on YouTube. You can listen to it. A lot of times people will just say they'll drive in their car, hook their phone up, and just listen. So it's a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys check that out. So we have that. We have the Scene Snobs podcast every Wednesday night. Season 2 of Real Combat is going on for the through November. You can check
great
those
episodes
out.
too. Really good ones.
We have a lot of fun with Does It Suck coming, more episodes coming and stuff. And we have other shows too. So, and live events all the time. Our next big live event is going to be November. It's going to be Thanksgiving night. It's our overnight. If you don't know what that is, every Thanksgiving we spend the night. We start at like 11 p.m. And for the people who are just sitting at home, maybe don't have much to do, we urge you to come out and watch, participate in the comments, talk with us, have a good time. And we just kind of stay up for like 4 or 5 hours and just get to it and have a great time.
Because, I mean, honestly, some people are alone on Thanksgiving, and it sucks to be alone on Thanksgiving. And if you're awake and you're alone and insomniac like some of us, it feels good. It feels good to be able to hang out and have a place to chat and just shoot the stuff with your favorite snobs.
Absolutely. And hopefully we can help you out with that. So, but next week we're going to have some big announcements coming up. So stay tuned to the show, stay tuned to the channel. Just kind of give you a sneak peek. We're going to be talking about Skyline Indie Film Fest 2023, which I have just become the director of. So it's going to be exciting. Carolina Fear Fest 2023, which we will be back at. So make sure you get your tickets for it. Snobby Awards 2023. We've got some announcements there. We're going to talk about some live in-person events that we'll be planning. And a little bit of a sneak peek. All I'm going to say is Scene Snobs 48-hour film challenge. Be ready for it.
It's going to be out there. It's out in the world now. So at any point, it could become real.
That's true.
And you can be a part of it.
That's true. So we're calling all of you to jump in. But thank you to our patrons who help us on the show. I didn't get to get Dale's name up there, but I will say Tim, Paul, Stacy, Matt, Aaron, Chris S, Chris H, Dale,
and Dan, and John B, and Ron, and Jason, and AJ, Radar, and John W. Thank you to all of our patrons.
Yes, thank you guys so much. If you guys want to join, we have 3 tiers available on patreon.com/thescenesnobs.
And you can join us at the Snobs Nation Discord. If you want to hang out and interact with some of the coolest cats around, join the Snobs Nation Discord, where you get to hang out with some awesome moderators, some fantastic human beings, and your favorite snobs.
Hell yeah. And make sure to like, follow, subscribe to the channel, or like, rate, review all us everywhere. If you listen to us, we really appreciate it. It helps us go a long way.
And if you want some merch, the finest merch around, pop on over to thescenesnobs.com, follow through our Linktree link, and you too can get a hoodie because it's that sweater season.
And thank you to Chris Harris, man. And we really appreciate you, brother, jumping in. And he bought a couple of things on our merch store. And
awesome. Thanks.
I hope you're excited. I hope you enjoy them, man. And there's some fun stuff. And guys, make sure you follow us everywhere. How is he going to know what's going on? We make some fun videos all the time. And yeah, we're everywhere. So we're at the Scene Snobs, or you can follow Casey at Plotimus21 on Instagram, at Casey the Man on TikTok, and at Twitter Night on Twitter. Thank you guys so much. We really hope you follow us and interact with us. It's such a great time. And Casey, it is that time.
That time.
Take it away, my friend.
Well, I appreciate it as always, my friend Mick. Another successful Downton, Juli, Bron, Scene Snobs Podcast Halloween Bash. I'm so grateful for all of you who were able to join us this evening. For all of our great friends, we wish you, as always, have a safe and happy Halloween. Be kind to yourself and be kind to each other.
And as always, I can't say it better myself, so I will just say thanks for joining in. Happy Halloween, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Take care.